السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي هب لي حكما وألحقني بالصالحين. Respected brothers and elders, mothers and sisters in Islam, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us in the company of the righteous in this world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raise us amongst the righteous on the day of Qiyamah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fill our lives with mercy and rahmah, as all of us are in the need of the rahmah and the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, with the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we begin the 19th day of fasting. And this is all through the blessing and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And inshallah, very soon, we'll have the brothers begin their i'tikaf, inshallah, tomorrow evening as well, requesting them for the dua for us and for the ummah at large, the suffering of our brothers and sisters in Gaza and others that sometimes becomes unbearable by the heart to see. But Allah is Kareem, Allah is just, He sees the situation. So requesting all of us to make dua for each other, and especially in the times of trials and tests for the ummah at large, we should all keep each other in dua, inshallah. Today is our 19th day of fasting, and this is from the 19th Sipara, the 19th Juz. This is the 26th surah in the order of recitation, and this is known as Surah Shu'ara, and verse number 83. So, Juz number 19, Sipara 19, Surah number 26, and verse number 83. This particular ayat of the Quran begins to mention series of dua mentioned by Ibrahim, the Khalil of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, amongst the many titles that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had given him, he was from amongst the Khalil of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's a very beautiful title. It's not the time to discuss the details of it, but friendship has many levels. And in Arabic language, there is an entire lineup of how close you are in relationship with someone, and you're called a particular type of friend, right? Siddiq, Rafiq, Khalil, these are all different aspects or titles of friendship that are mentioned in the Arabic language. And Khalil is one of those top tier relationships that you have with someone, that you have a very profound and close relationship with. So this is the dua of Ibrahim al-Khalil. This is the dua of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. And it's a series of dua that Ibrahim alayhi salam makes. So being an ayat of the Quran, being a dua of a prophet, an accepted one, is truly something that inspires us to also learn and exactly ask for the things that the prophets of Allah asked in their lives as well. Because what could be greater than the ilm of the prophets that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had directly inspired upon them? So if the prophets asked for something, that means it's also beneficial for us. We should also add these dua in the list of things that we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. So all of us must have certain things that we always ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for. Add these things in the list of your asks, because this is the asks of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and many other prophets in the Quran as well. And of course, it's not only these, but there are many other, but the Quran defines to us. So the passage continues where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning about the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam, his relationship with his nations. And then in the midst of all of this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions to us the dua. And subhanAllah, so beautiful it is that prior to asking this dua, it is he who praises Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he says, الَّذِي خَلَقَنِي فَهُوَ يَهْدِينِ. He's the one who made me and guided me. وَالَّذِي هُوَ يُطْعِمُنِي وَيَسْقِينِ. He's the one who feeds me and gives me to drink. وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينِ. And when I become sick, it is Allah who gives me shifa. وَالَّذِي يُمِيتُنِي ثُمَّ يُحْيِينِ. And the one that gives death and life. So he's mentioning the praise of Allah prior to this dua. And after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ibrahim Khalil, the Prophet of Allah alayhi salam says in the dua, and he says, verse number 83, Rabbi habli. and as we mentioned the word Rabb prior to this as well, that the word Rabb is much more than the one that we worship. The word Rabb refers to the one that nourishes, cherishes, the one that takes care of each and every affair of ours. The one that we turn to in the times of absolute need and in all difficulties. When you find no way out, and the one that you turn towards is Rabb Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he says, Rabbi habli. The word hab or wahaba yahibu in Arabic means to freely give. The one that gives and grants without any limitations. The one that has no had of giving. The one that gives and then provides again and again and again and never becomes tired of giving. So he said, O Allah, Rabbi habli hukman wa alhiqni bis salihin. O Allah, grant me hukman. The word hukm in Arabic has two meanings that the scholars have mentioned. And one refers to, O Allah, grant me wisdom. O Allah, give me hikmah. O Allah, give me the ability to make the right decision. O Allah, allow me to differentiate between haqq and batil, truth and false, right and wrong. O Allah, give me a vision which is inspired directly through that prophetic teaching that you give your prophets and your chosen servants. Rabbi habli. And the word hab means that, O Allah, this sifa that I'm about to ask you, I cannot just attain myself. It is something that is a gift that you will give me, that you will grant me. I will try, but the ultimate provider is you. The word Rabbi habli refers to the point of, yes, you can try to become wise, but the ultimate wisdom is only given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can learn and try to learn wisdom, but the true hikmah is only given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The word Rabbi habli, hukman. So there are two meanings of hukman. One is wisdom, and the second one is the governance, meaning the ability to make the right decision. The word hukman in Arabic means, Ya Allah, give me an ability that whenever I am put in a situation, I make the right decision. This is a huge dua from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every one of us, we make decisions in our life every single day. Small decisions, big decisions, sometimes right decisions, sometimes wrong decision, some things that we regret over our own selves of doing because we thought that it was correct and may have not been correct for us. But subhanallah, the ayat of the Quran is saying, Rabbi habli hukman. Oh Allah, give me the ability to make a decision that is according to your command and with true wisdom, right? So the word hukman has twofold meanings. Number one, it has the meaning of wisdom. And number two, the ability to decide and make a decision that is pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also says, وَأَلْحِقْنِي بِالصَّالِحِينَ. Al-haqa yulhiqu in Arabic means to attach something with, to combine with something. And oh Allah, attach me, associate me, connect me with those that are righteous. Oh Allah, make my suhbah and my companionship of the righteous. If I'm known by my friends, with the choice of good people around me. Oh Allah, select good companions for me. Oh Allah, make me the companions of those that are righteous and those that are pious. So this is Ibrahim, the Khalil of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is saying, Ya Allah, grant me from your own treasures, which I may not have the capacity to do it myself, but oh Allah, give me hukman. Oh Allah, give me wisdom, the ability to make the right choice, right decision. Give me the ability to think of right and wrong, haqq and batil. Oh Allah, give me a light that will allow me to differentiate between wrong and right and make the right decision. And, oh Allah, please keep me in the company of the righteous. Oh Allah, attach me with people that are salihin and righteous. And then, of course, he continuously asks Allah further with few more du'as. وَجَعَلْنِي لِسَانَ صِدْقٍ فِي الْآخِرِينَ. Oh Allah, keep my words and my name honorable in the people that come after me. Oh Allah, when I leave this world, let the people remember me in an honorable way. Oh Allah, do not disgrace me when I leave this world. وَجَعَلْنِي فِي وَرَثَةِ جَنَّةِ النَّعِيمِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make me from amongst the people of the great favor and the blessings of Allah. So again, going back to this very one ayat, not much more, Ibrahim alayhi salam asks for two things, amongst many things that he asks afterwards too, but he asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for hukman, which is wisdom, and the ability to make right decision, which shows that it's just not earned, it is given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, we try, but the ultimate provider is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And second, وَأَلْحِقْنِي بِالصَّالِحِينَ. Oh Allah, attach me, connect me, join me, associate me, and bring me closer to those that are your beloved, that are your mehboob. They are pleased to you and you're pleased with them. Oh Allah, give us the company of a people that you have become radi and pleased with us. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to also grant us all of this and allow us to practice whatever good has been shared. So this is from the 19th Sipara, the 19th Juz, Surah number 26, Surah Ash-Shu'ara, and verse number 83, the dua of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. May Allah give us tawfiq and ability to practice. SubhanAllah, we complete.